Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
I find this intriguing. You know how people say, if I could go back in time, I'd change ...
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
ask you the question. If you could get into a time machine, I'd like to go back to Egypt or something, ancient Egypt, just for
What
a
would you
second.
do?
But just for a second. The toilet facilities would be confronting.
Yeah.
So I'd like to go just for a moment.
You'd hang around the shops.
I go up to the shops. Or maybe go to the court of Louis the 14th or something like that. But just for a moment to sample it or like Outlander style, go back to a bit of pillaging on a mountainside.
Oh, speaking of pillaging,
I could be there a few weeks.
I'd go back to the snow in 1987.
You can't go back to just like a few decades.
Why can't you go back to recent times? Because there was that lady.
Keep going, please. We'd love to
She
hear.
was an old lady. So what was
Old
I?
lady who?
I was 19. She was 35.
Right.
And,
But this has taken a...
well, no, I'm just saying, she put the, she said, how about it? And I said, no, because she had a husband.
Yeah.
And then
you're at a Coldplay concert.
and then I found out later she was putting the hard word on everyone, so it didn't matter.
Right.
But anyway, by the by, I'd go back.
Here's me. I'd go back to the ancient court of France. I'd go back to the Egyptian. I'd go back to the snow.
Well, she wore those 80s ski pants, yeah. I'd go back, kill Hitler. Get rid of Hitler.
This is it. Let's get to that.
Get rid of
because
Hitler.
that's what everybody says. They all say, I'd go back and I'd kill Hitler. Well, I saw this guy who's looking at the reality of what it would be like if you had killed baby Hitler.
This is my impression of a guy who just used his time machine to kill little baby Hitler, and now he's interviewing at a tech company.
I don't understand the problem. I'm more than qualified for the job. I know Ember, I know
There's
Python.
nothing else I can do for you right now. It says right here you killed a baby.
Yeah, but it wasn't just any baby, was it? It was the worst one. I killed baby Hitler.
And for the last time, I don't know who that is.
How do you not know who the... Oh, because
It says you stomped on it.
Oh.
You threw it crazy, perfect spiral style. That's what you wrote down, perfect spiral style. Why would you put this on your resume?
That's how it would be. Because how do you explain that you've killed a baby that no one knows about?
Yeah, exactly. You can't do that.
No. So if you don't do it,
Don't do it.
you've got to wait for him to grow up and be a baddie before you can do it. Would
Maybe
you
you got to
agree?
take a tablet with you.
What's a tablet? For a headache?
No, a tablet. What's a tablet? What time are you from?
But what are you talking about?
The tablet, iPad or something. You say, okay, here's what would have. So you take that from now and you go back in time.
And they go, okay, crazy, let's put you in here and lock you up.
That's you're just Donald Trump putting AI stuff.
Yeah.
I just thought about my thing going back to the snow,
Oh,
though.
come on.
Am I
What?
going back now as a 57-year-old because she was 35, so now I'd be way too old for her? Or maybe
Was the appeal that she was older
Yeah.
the only appeal?
Oh, so she was smoking hot.
Look, that's something you're going to have to deal with in your own dreams,
When I get
Brendan.
my time machine, when I get my DeLorean.
I mean, when you get your DeLorean and everyone's going back to an incredible moment of history and you go like a couple of decades back and go into a spa.
There was
Good on you, Brendan.
no spark.
Let's look at that tablet, shall we? I think you need a blue one.
I don't need any help in that department,
Well,
mate.
that's not what we're talking about.